Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Dustin. I'm developer relationship at OpenGuild. In this session, I think is a very interesting session. I'm going to show you how we can deploy Solidity smart contract on the Passet Hub testnet using Polkadot virtual machine and hard. Sound interesting, right? The Solidity developer can deploy decentralized application on the Polkadot ecosystem. And you can see like the Moonbeams, Astar have a support EVM compatible to chain like the Ethereum, but on the Polkadot itself is also support Polkadot virtual machine. Is the kind of virtual machine similar EVM compatible, but it has some advanced features based on the RISC-V architecture. Okay, now I have implement full features for this smart contract. I just show you how you build and deploy on the Basset Hub with the Polkadot virtual machine. Um, okay, this is the project that I have created for you. It is the Solidity based smart contract deploy on the supply chain using PolkaVM. You know that why hard is currently used for Ethereum compatible network, but we can extend it for the Polkadot machine just few configuration and plugins. Now I will show you what we should configure on the PolkaVM and what we should install the plugins on the haha template. Uh, you can go to the package and we just install only one package. Priority Hard Polkadot is the plugin for the Hard that support Polkadot virtual machine. Okay, and now we go to the Hard config. It is similar Hard template configuration, but you see some different here. That we import the parity Hard Polkadot that will enable the Polkadot virtual machine. Especially, you need to define the result. Result is the Solidity compiler for the Polkadot virtual machine. It's kind of similar so in the EVM compatible chains. The second that you need to add the field PolkaVM issue, it means that you will enable Polkadot virtual machine in your network. Now I configure three different environments. One the dev node for the hard, second is the local node, and part, the third network is the partial setup is the system chain for the Polkadot relay chain. Okay. You see with the hard local node and partial setup have the same fields. PolkaVM issues is mean we enable Polkadot virtual machine deploy on the PolkaVM. Okay, and this is the URL for the setup. And in this example, I will deploy on the partial setup. If you want to deploy on the local node, you can refer the documentation how to set up the local revive node. Revive node is the Polkadot virtual machine that support you how to deploy Solidity smart contract on the substrate node. Okay. Now let's back to the main functionality for the contract. I have a demonstration how to implement NFT marketplace on the PolkaVM. If you are familiar with the Solidity, you are Solidity developers, you very easily to migrate your decentralized application, your Solidity code to the Polka dot ecosystem. Okay, now we go we go to the contract, and it is the NFT marketplace contracts. Okay. I will break down some core functionalities in the NFT marketplace contract. Okay. We in the PolkaVM, we can use any kind of libraries from the OpenGuild or external libraries. Right now, with the NFT marketplace, I use the ERC 7721 to create the marketplace and NFT. Okay, this this contract with enable user to mint, list, and buy and resell and view NFT on the marketplace. Okay, and this is the part for the define the stake variables. This is but define the events, and you can see we inherit from the ERC 712 Open Zeppelin contracts libraries, and there are some features, for example, like the update the listing price or get listing price when user want to list their NFT into the marketplace. And the main function here that we have the create token, which is mint NFT and list that NFT to the marketplace, and marketplace will show which NFT is listed. Okay. um, um, the same with the resale tokens and the buy tokens, either functions for the buy-in or reselling the NFT through the marketplace. Okay. Otherwise, we have the view NFT on the marketplace. So user can view unsold items, they are all NFTs, and NFT they have leaked on the marketplace. Okay, it's very easy understand, which who are Solidity developers that have a familiar with on the Ethereum ecosystem. Now I will show you how to deploy the marketplace NFTs using the ignition deployment on the hard. Okay. You can see it's the simple scripts how to deploy the marketplace. Just put the correct name for the correct purpose, and we will this line code will tell ignition that we want to deploy the NFT marketplace contract from the contract folders, contract files. Okay, and finally it will return the marketplace. Marketplace is kind of the interface that will show you the contract address that you deploy, some functionality that relevant with the marketplace. It will support you for the other use like the index or other module in the same folders on the ignition. Okay. And after you write in the script how to deploy the marketplace on the ignition, now we will use the script, right, to deploy the contract. Okay. Let's move on the main documentation. I have some command for you how to run the project. Okay, I have a git clone project. Okay, so I will install the project. Okay, maybe I think I use the okay, there are some problem here. I believe that I will let me remove the Okay, I think I have some minor issue here with the hard ED put the versions. Let me check. Okay, with the okay, I just changed the hard config to the old version with the here's one. Okay, let me install again. It's not working. Okay, I will remove the package block. So install again. Okay, sometimes we got some problems, but I think we have a lot of solution to figure out the issue and fit the bugs. Okay, it's a very normal case. Okay, we will wait some minute to finish installation. So after we install the package dependency, we will run the npm hard compile to compile the project. And so because we are use the Polkadot machines, in this folder the hard plugin will generate automatically the artifacts of PolkaVM. Then after compile successfully, we use the command to deploy the marketplace contract on the parcel setup. Okay, after finishing installation, I will run the npm hard no modules file containers. What is the problem here? Okay, what is the problem here? I mean, okay, I need to install the OpenGuild contract console and install. Why we got this issue? This servers, why we got these issues? Polkadot hard node virtual machine cannot find module container. Let me run the command again. Okay, fortunately, I'm missing one package for OpenGuild contract, so that is the reason why it can't compile. Okay, no problems. After we compiling the project, we will run the ignition deploy. Go to the ignition, go to the modules, and go to the marketplace. Okay, we have one script to deploy the marketplace, and we put the network that we configure on the hard config. Okay, one more thing, make sure that you have an environment file. Make sure that you install the dot environment. You have the environment file here, and you put the correct environment variable, partial setup private key. You can see in the hard config here. Okay, make sure that you have an enough balance to deploy and interact with smart contract. Okay, and you don't know how to force the tokens. Okay, go to here, and you can see some resource documentation how to use the Solidity smart contract on the Polkadot. Okay. Now, go back to the commands. Okay, and go. I will deploy the marketplace contract. Okay, I put yes. Okay, now we have a deploy contract successfully. Okay. Because nothing new to deploy based on previous. Because I can have a deploy it before. So let me remove it. Remove the deployment file. So I want to deploy a new one. I don't want use the old one for my testing purpose. Okay, let's see. Fields had validation errors. Okay. I have no idea why in this case I got the problem here right now. It's so interesting. Okay, no problems. I suppose that we have deployed successfully with this script. Okay. Um, I will update the latest version for this template and make sure that you definitely deploy smart contract successfully. Okay. So I suppose that we deploy successfully on this. We deploy successfully, and you can go to the parcel plus count. Okay, make sure that I will open the another tabs. Okay, put here. So yeah, okay, see, I have deployed a lot of I deploy the marketplace contract, and I have a mint and list the NFT on the marketplace. Okay. Now you can check the address. You can see the transaction here. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to another script, and you can check how to. Okay, I will deployments. Okay, I remove that ignition. I think I will revert it. I will revert it a bit for more. Git. Okay, I remove it. I will remove it. Okay, I will remove it. No problems. You remove it in jars. Centralization deployment 2 days. Okay, I will restore it. Okay, put back. Let me check the if we don't not this one. Okay, this one is the okay, this one. Sorry, some mistake was here. Counters deployments. Let's check again. Make sure that today this one. Put spec. Okay. It's nice. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now we go to the another script. How to list the NFT on the marketplace. Okay. We use the ether hash and call some functionalities on the smart contract. to create the token. I think you can refer the example that how you can mint and list the contract. Okay. Currently, in this script, I didn't use the IPFS, but for the front end integration, I use the IPFS for the store the NFT metadata and NFT image URL. Okay. Now, let's run the script by using the nph hard run script. Means network partial setup. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, you can see we have a get the listing price here, and we wait 6 seconds. Okay, the transactions successfully, the token created successfully, and you can check on the here the transaction hash. You can see the 23 seconds before, and we run the interact with those marketplace, and we send the this value to the smart contract that will able to list the tokens on the marketplace. Okay, that's so good. Okay, now go back to the main documentation. Okay, I think I have covered a lot of step how to build and deploy a NFT marketplace using OpenGuild links library standard uh, to deploy the NFT. Okay. Um, I think we using Solidity on Polkadot machine offered a powerful bridge between Ethereum developer ecosystem and the Polkadot infrastructures. Okay. In my opinion, why we use Solidity on the Polkadot machine? Um, I think, in my opinion, I think I have 4 reasons why we use Solidity on the Polkadot machine. The first reason that we is it possible to reuse existing code. You can deploy existing Solidity control, ERC20, ERC 721, etc. directly on the Polkadot. The second reason is that the hard compatibility. Development flow is nearly identical to standard Ethereum via hard with the minor change. We just install some plugins and Polkadot machine configuration. The next reason that I think that developers can access Polkadot ecosystem directly, run EVM-based contract on the parachain while still leveraging the Polkadot cross-chain feature like the HCM, share security, etc. It is very more broadens opportunity to cross-chain features. Okay. The last one is you no need to learn more new. You are solidly developer. You can build and deploy for the substrate chain without learning rules. Okay, you use your solidity deploy on the Polkadot. Okay, that's all. Okay. Now I will have some conclusion. Polkadot machine empower Solidity developers to enter the Polkadot ecosystem without leaving behind family tools. You are familiar with Web3 tools, Etherjet, Vim, hard forgery. Okay, every tools on the Ethereum compatible chains is work on the Polkadot, and is either the promising path for hybrid decentralized application that need Ethereum like logic with the substrate by chain or Polkadot educate modularity and share security. Okay. Let me know if you have any question. Go to Discord OpenGuild and ask me or Mr. Tin for the further queries. Hello guys. In the previous session, we explored how to build and deploy a Solidity NFT marketplace smart contract on PolkaVM running on the Passive Asset Testnet. We use the hardhat with the Parity hardhat Polkadot plugin to compile, deploy, and interact with smart contract directly on PolkaVM. Now that our smart contract is live and running on Accept, it's time to move on to the next phase. What is the next phase? In this session, we will explore how the frontend connect with the deployed smart contract to deliver a seamless user experience. The frontend is built using the Next.js, Ether.js, WordMe, and Rainbow Kit. Okay, the repository located on the my old GitHub repository marketplace PolkaVM frontend. I will migrate the repository to the OpenGuild lab later. Okay, what we can do? The front end will use the Next.js for server-side rendering, Ether.js to interact with smart contract, WordMe and Rainbow Kit to handle Ethereum compatible wallet connection. Currently, I use the MetaMask for wallet connection. Okay, what we learn? I think we will learn a lot of things from the tutorials. The first one is the front end connect with the PolkaVM RPC and Boy. For a specific asset of testnet, how to read data from the marketplace smart contract, how to mint new NFT and list them for the share on marketplace, and user can purchase or resell NFT directly from the UI. Okay, now let's move step by step deeply uh, how we integrate finance with smart contract developments. Okay, and I also explain step by step how to install the project and set up environment variables and how to run the development circles. Okay, now now we have some core function that I need to explain to you, and you need to implement to able to run the smart contract or the NFT marketplace on the PolkaVM. Okay, first of all, we use the partial asset provider as the PolkaVM provider, and also inside that we will use the Rainbow Kit to handle multi wallet connection. Okay, now we go to the components. I mean, go to the list, right? Go to the list. No, go to the apps and check the providers. And you can see we use the Rainbow Kit for wallet connection, and we use Vim for get specific chain and provider from the WebMe. Okay, this is the configuration for the parcel setup with the chain ID, with the name, native currency, RPC including HTTP and WebSocket, and finally is the block explorers. Okay. Um. Okay. The next will be the wallet connection with SIP packets. SIP packets either in the components folders. It will the wrapper around rainbow kit connect button, and it will customize the wallet connection. It's including the disconnect, connect, wallet, and use the hook from the React hook from the rainbow kit. We are able to fetch the current active address that need to be inside the transaction. Okay. Update marketplace API and address. Where do we import the API of marketplace and contact address that deploy on the parcel setup? We go to lib. You can see the API here. I have also import the marketplace and NFT marketplace API and the address that I have deployed here. Okay. What is the next step? The next step that we will create the component collection to show or displaying on the NFT currently list for sale on the marketplace. We will use the yield read contract hook from the WebMe to call the fetch market item function on the smart contract. This is the examples. Um, because including the core functionality as well as the component how to render the user interface. I just show you the core function to fetch the on the NFTs that currently stick on the marketplace. Okay, where we see the collection components, where we go to components collection here, and you can see I have a created NFT card, and this is the buy. Okay, yeah, this is the collection component, and you can see we will fetch market items, and then we'll get the listed items, also get the token URI to show the image. Okay, yeah, and have some actual function to help how to displaying on the NFT. After we implement displays displaying on NFT currently listed for sale, we also implement the buy NFT on the marketplace. We just use the right contract actions. We have a five parameters which are address either NFT marketplace, the API, function name, arguments, and values based on the smart contract functionalities. Okay. The next is we will create our NFT component. This component will display the NFT currently owned by the connected user. Okay, we will call the fetch my NFT from the smart contract to get a list of NFT associated with the user address. In the our NFT component, we will mint and list the NFT. The user can create the NFT through application. I will show you the demonstration further, and you can see what it mean and list NFT. The image and metadata will first upload to the IP address. Currently, I use the Pineapple service, and after Pineapple service return the IP address URI, I will pass the create token function to mint NFT and list it on the marketplace. Yeah, we use the same hook from the WebMe, the right contract scene, and we just replace the function name, arguments, and the value. The final functionality functions on the NFT marketplace is the resale. Um, Uh, if a user owns an NFT that has been sold previously, they can put it back on the marketplace and they can call the resale token uh, to sell a new price. Okay, and the function name will be the resale token, and we just change the arguments and the value. Okay, now I will show specific code. Go to the components and you can see the all the NFT, and we have for example we use the zip for the validation form, and we have the function to upload the image and metadata to the Pinator. But make sure that you have environment variables, either net public Pinator gwt. Okay, after we upload in image and metadata successfully on the Pinator, okay, it will return the link IP address here. It will return the link IP address. So that is the helper function for the upload. The next one is the min NFT button. Okay, we will create a component to min and list the NFT. First, we will get in listing price. So if transactions uh, the transaction we will have the on submit to submit the upload the IPI first. After that, we will the call the create tokens. Okay. Similar with the buy with the old NFT, we will retrieve a list of old NFT by the owner address by using the fetch my NFTs. Okay. Inside the old NFTs, we will have uh, some functionalities to mint and resell the tokens. Okay. Um. Yeah. This is the uh, marketplace template contract. You can refer these tutorials and try to run it on your local systems. And now the final step is that I have a deployed the project on the virtual, and you can see how we can mint and list NFT, show the NFT listed on the marketplace, and show the NFT owning by the owner. Okay. Also, we use the rainbow kit. I also have customize a bit on the rainbow kit wallet connection to add the old NFT button. Okay, disconnect. Now, this is the main homepage for the marketplace. We will show a lot of collection here, and now I create four collections. Now I will connect the MetaMask. Okay, after that I will go to the our NFT. Okay, our NFT we will it will show the owner of NFT. So I will go mint and list the NFT. Nickname for example, dot lover. This the OpenGuild lover. The price will be for example, I set the minimum listing price, and I will choose the image. I will choose image with the dot here. Okay, after we fill out all of the parameters, so we click the min and list will pop up the wallet. So then we will confirm the transactions. Okay, waiting some seconds. You can see the transaction I get the successfully because we have enough uh, balance enough balance to mint and list the NFT to the marketplace. Okay, I go to the main homepage. You can see now we have a five collection, the latest collection that we have a mint and listed on the marketplace. Okay, now I want to uh, buy from the specific collection that I want. You can see it will show the seller here. I will want buy this NFT. Yeah, similarly, if we click the buy, it will pop up the wallet, then just buy the transaction. It will refresh, automatically refresh, and go to the whole NFT. You can see uh, we just bought successfully from the marketplace, and we can resell. Uh, yeah, and any kind of the new price you can resell, but I put the correct the price to resell to the marketplace again. Okay, now check again. Okay, yeah, it's wonderful, and you I think we also explore how to import API, how to store the RPC URL, contract address, how to integrate contract with con function from the smart contract using the WebMe and use the Rainbow Kit to customize the wallet connection.